Okay, we want to find out when we read the Torah or the Bible, we want to find out how to understand the spiritual essence of what the book is really trying to explain, because many people don't understand the book. They just read and read and read and kind of see it as a physical something that's happening, but it's an Egyptian story. But to understand the Egyptian story, we have to use what is called numbers or mathematics. Mathematics is the universal language that explains the key essence or the transformation of where we're going to or how we walking in this life, because everything is spiritual. The physical is just a manifestation of the spiritual, what is really happening. But when we use numbers, we're going to go back to the beginning, and we're going to go to the first book of Moses, which is Genesis, and we're going to go to line 1, which is in verse 1. And you're going to see in the beginning exactly what they're really trying to say, or what type of system that was playing out, so you could understand what really is going on. So we're going to use Naptaricon and what is called Gematria to read the codes. And Gematria, as you know, is numbers or mathematics, and Naptaricon is a form of abbreviation. So when we use the first line in Genesis 1 verse 1, which is in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, we're going to use the first letter, which is the Naptaricon version, and we're going to use numbers. And if you look at in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, you're going to see it's 10 letters. So but we're using the first letter of the word, and then we're going to use the numbers to the letters to read exactly the spiritual essence of what really is happening and what they're trying to say and what it represents. Now, when we use numbers, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, you're going to see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going to get 10 letters, right? And the number 10 is 4 and 6. Just give you 10, or you can say 6 and 4, but we're going to get back to that. Now if you add these numbers up singularly, 8, 28, 7, 4, 5, 28, 6 and 9, if you add these first 8 numbers, you're going to get 95. But 95 is a number for Israel. If you spell Israel using numbers, you're going to get this number 95, which means lights, which means the lights, right? Or lights, you could say light seed. You start reading light seed, and the number 28 and 1 can give you 29. This is a number for check. So when you're reading this whole, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep of the earth. But the first line that you're reading is going to give you a number. If you add up 29 plus 95, which means Israel check. So the first thing you start reading, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, Israel means the lights, or light seed, lights. It was nothing to do with a whole formation of what they're trying to explain. It means Israel check, which is give you a number when you add it up. 124, right? But this 124 is what you call a Mogan Dawi, or you might see it on the Jewish flag, which is a 6-point star. But this 6-point star represents 7 angels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's 1, becomes a body 7, right? And this is what we call a Mogan Dawi. A Mogan Dawi, which is a Mim, a Gimel, a Nun, a Dalet, a Waw, and a Dalet, with numbers. If you use the Hebrew alphabet, you will not get these numbers. You will get a different number, because the Hebrew alphabet, they do what is called a 1-on-1 counting system. So you're going to be off. you're not going to find the answer to this. But this 124 is 20 plus 104 is equal to 124. This is the number for mind if you spell it with numbers, and this is a number for the I-E-Y-E. So you're saying in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Was a mind system, was an I mind system. But it is to open up your eyes, because if you multiply the 12 by the 4, you get 48. There's a number for blue. Or the number for fight. F-I-G-H-T. Why is the number for blue or fight? Because it's a fight system that you have to walk out to. That's why a lot of Hebrew men, they wear what is called a fitzies, a blue fitzies, and it's being hidden. They don't want you to understand the system, because they themselves wear what you call black and white. It's to show you that, well, we're coming from darkness and we go into light. That's why in a large room, there's always a system, or they tell you that any travelers coming from the west and going to the east must stand on a level part of the square. They're coming from the west, which is darkness, and going to the east where the sun is shining, which is light. But to get back to the reality, what I'm trying to show you is that this whole thing here, the first line in Genesis, they show you in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth using Naktarikon, which is abbreviation. Any metaphysical teachers or who know what I'm speaking about would understand exactly that maths is the universal language to understanding any spiritual enlightenment. So when you're reading the Bible or the Torah or any book, and you pick that first book up and you read in Genesis, and it's reading the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, the first thing you just meet up with, it starts showing you is that it's two pyramids in one. One is so as above, so below. This one is called the eye pyramid. And this is the pyramid. So it's two pushing one, two triangle, which is your meridian line or your cross, the cross that the Pope wear. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to rub this out. Now, this is what's called your meridian line. Your longitude and this is your latitude. Your longitude and your latitude line. This is what is over the earth. See, 1, 2, 3. You got the 3 stars that is aligned with the pyramids and the Giza. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. This here has become your pyramid, because all you just do is turn it around. You see, look. And it becomes the X, right? 2 triangle in one, and then you just push it up. And you get your 6-pointed star. But the 7 angels is be around it watching you. That represents every day of the week. From Tuesday, the beginning, you get 1 angel represents you. You have the name and the number. I'm not going to give it to you. This is your cross that everyone is wearing. Where the sun is shining, east. The west is where the moon is at. The south is where the planet is at. And this is the north, where the stars is at. This, the sun and the stars is your greater light. And the planet, where the moon is at, is your lesser light. So for you to understand this system, your cross system, it's in your book, but you have to know that the 7 angels that control this whole thing. And if you don't understand that system and you read in your Bible and you don't read it within a numerical system with numbers and the right code and the key, you will never find the key and the answer to enlightenment. I don't care what book you read. So, peace out.